guess what just showed up? One of two 1960s Studebakers. This one is a 1963 Studebaker Lark. It is the somewhat worse condition of the two. My goal is going to be and the goal is going to be restore either this or the second one, which is a 1964 Studebaker Commander. That one is on its way as we speak. This one being the worst condition of the two. Window was left open. And seats are goners. Has a spare transmission in the back seat. And I assume that's what that is. I guess I'll be doing quite a bit of cleanup, and I gotta figure out how to get into the trunk. The lock is stuck, as should pretty much be expected, but it still looks neat. Well, let's see what is in the trunk. Or not. Oop. What's that? Hey, there we go. Looks like hubcaps, old brake shoes with brake parts. Another Lark logo, I'm assuming. Some spray paint. Mirror, I guess, under all the gunk. Auto Shack oil. I'm assuming that's to the car. A bumper jack, tire iron, oil filter. Missing windshield wiper. And, sorry, not really. So, that's what's in this trunk. The trunk itself is in really awesome condition. Number 2 is here. So, we did a little bit of a nest eviction. Similar condition. I initially thought this one was in better condition, but the Lark seems like it might be a bit better. Storm broke out the back window. I'm gonna have to replace that. But did a little bit of window cleaning. Yeah, it'll take a bit more work. But let's see what's in the glove box. Initial look, the seat was in horrible looking condition. It's got this cover on it. It doesn't look too awful bad. Relatively. Compared to the other car, it doesn't look as bad. Alright. So, gauges, radio's missing. Big nest over there. And chunk of rubber, pencil. Old insurance stuff. And sorry about the camera work. It's a whole bunch of nothing. Time to pop the trunk. And some galvanized metal, brush. Here's a set of shears for you. They've been drop forged. Looks like floor mats. A spare tire. There's a plus. Otherwise, not a whole bunch. Well, let's see what else I can get into. I think I'll start bodywork in the trunk. Yeah, where nobody would see how bad I am at bodywork when I start. After I finish the trunk, I should have at least improved a little bit. Somebody had pop riveted a bunch of galvanized sheet in here and the floorboards. To replace all of that with proper size steel and hopefully get that all welded in nice and solid. They make weld-in pan replacements. I don't know if I'll go with that or if I will try making my own. Yeah, who knows. But let's go check out the engine. So for starters, the hood hinge at the one side is disconnected. I don't know if it's just broken or loose. Somebody might have had it off. And let me get this open. Alright, that was exciting. Found the antenna. Sort of in your way. Don't know if that's... Yeah, I might find a way to fix it. Anywho, belts off. We have the alternator. The fan is stuck on this one. I think I was able to get the crankshaft to rotate a little bit when I was looking at it, debating on whether or not to buy it. Airbox is sorry, airbox is stuck on for now. I'll work on getting that removed. Yeah, breather cap, I guess. It's like Something made a snack of some of the wires. And battery wants to fall over. I'm fairly certain that's going to be completely trashed. Yeah, I'm not really sure where to point this to give you a better idea of working on. So the other engine, let's go take a look at that. This one looks like just about everything is here. The other one is missing a couple bits. I think I might need a curb kit. So here's the carburetor on it. I've gotten most of the spark plugs out. The guessing water pump. Angle you can see. So the water pump is almost frozen. I can barely get it to move. So I've got to pull this off. Radiator is a bit twisted out of its bracket. I'm assuming it was done at some point while it was being moved. The battery has a date of 1973. So I don't know, 5 to 10 years after that, might have been parked. I've pulled all the spark plugs except for the very first one and put ATF, automatic transmission fluid, in each of the cylinders. I'll let that sit for a while. I've got to find a breaker bar with a big enough socket to see if I can get it on the crankshaft, see if it'll rotate. When I'm ready to do that, I will remove all the spark plugs so there's no compression, and I'll see what I can do to spin the engine over. As far as fluids, and where am I? There's some nasty gunk in there, but it's not overfull, so water penetration shouldn't be an issue. Hopefully, maybe. Let's hope. Gotta clean that before I stick that back in. Anywho, I pulled the distributor cap off. Here's the inside of that. Don't know how much you can see with the lighting. Anywho. So, points look, they're gonna need some touch up. Condenser, let's hope it works. We'll see. I'm gonna pull the plug wires from the other one when I'm ready to see if I can get spark. Cool thing about having a spare engine that you think might not be fixable. Let's see. That's it for now. Back on the Lark. This carburetor looks in better condition. Still probably gonna need a rebuild kit, but I pulled the airbox off. It is full of oil. So this one hasn't had a very happy time before it was perked. This one appears to have an exhaust system still. The other one, the Commander, will need a complete redo of the exhaust system. I guess the tires were flat and allowed the exhaust to make contact with the ground. So the bottom half of it's gone. I haven't pulled any of these plugs yet. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. also going to try to get this cover off. And we'll see what happens next. Alright, so here's what I was talking about. One of the rocker arms is missing. Here. Less light is better. So, missing rocker arm. All of these spark plugs look alright. None of them show signs of massive amount of oil in a cylinder. Checked the oil in this one, it's about the same level as the other. So, what would make oil spit up through the carburetor and possibly not into the block? I don't know. Anyhow, this bolt was under the valve cover. I'm assuming that's anything. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? One of these engines will hopefully run again. Who knows? Maybe both. Let's figure out what's going on. Open this one. The fans just froze up like on the other one. We'll see. Back on the Lark. Apparently there is supposed to be oil in this filter. Yeah, shows how much I know. Anyhow. Kind of place the cover back on, getting ready to button it up for now. And if we looked in this, we have not seen this one's glove box. Let's go do that. Alright, so glove box. Ooh, sorry. What's that say? Guess the paint was done by that person. And there's, I guess, some stuff. Clear the seat a bit. Alright, so we got fuses, a clip, broken something, cardboard tube, a free Pepsi Cola. Cool. When did that expire? And quick guess, it's a flasher relay. No, I'll look it up. And other side. And there's the broken part of the shifter. And not a whole bunch. Razor blade. Cool. Oh, yep. Yay, look at me. Fancy. Okay. You can see the ground. I've got air conditioning on both sides. That side's worse. That is where body bolts to the frame, I guess. It seems to be alright, shifting into first, reverse, neutral, not second or third right now. Sorry about the camera work. It's... oh well. Alright. Neat door handles. Haven't tried the windows. Yeah, I prefer they all stay up for now. We've seen what happens when they're let down. Alright. If anybody knows what that piece of glass went to, might not even be Studebaker. Who knows? It's an extra one.